Okay, there we go. Journey to Giving 301. Let's go back. I have to get up at 2 a.m. The cats are banging on the roof, and then I could go back to sleep. Couldn't go back to sleep because I was thinking about the past. A lot of people, they live in life circumstances that are not conducive to them doing well or to them having their life in balance or in order or together or under control in the way that they want to control their lives. Now, there are things that we can control and there are things that we can't control. Some of the things also fall into our realm of influence, where we then overall feel that we do have some control over our lives, but only if we control for some adjacent factors that make these behaviors and our energy flows predictable, so that we feel, okay, well, if I just control that I'm going to put onto my calendar some connection calls with people that I'm just going to be talking to, no matter how busy I am, because I know that this is needed for me to keep my energy high. And I'm speaking there from experience that I'm doing this practice myself. I know that my energy drops when I don't have a certain time of connection with people in my network that I'm on a personal level connecting with, right? And because the cats were banging on the roof, yeah, a lot of people live in life circumstances where they are just, cleansing the lid of the things where they put their food in while it wouldn't be necessary that they cook in the first place. That's why when we come together and we all cook more for other people as well, and we get people who cook for a living to also cook for us, then we would see that we don't have that much problems cooking inside of us. Does that make sense? I thought at least by paying my monthly subscriptions for the tools I would use to work, I would still give me some kind of skin in the game. Now I believe in value creation for other people. Yes, I had subscriptions running for a long time that I wasn't using. And I was thinking to myself, well, I can't cancel that because I actually do want to work, but then I couldn't work because there was something else standing in my way. No, not saying that I could not have, but that was at least my experience of it, where I felt my focus was continuously pulled away from my work just because I was isolating. And I thought the fix to that would be to get a girlfriend, which I did not manage to do, because whenever I would get around people, I was so awkward because I was like so needy and so craving for this connection because I just didn't have it. And then I would come home and then I had some hours where I actually could have worked, but I didn't. And I was just distracting myself. And so I was in this weird in-between where I wasn't working because I thought I needed this relationship, and I wasn't getting this relationship because I believed that I needed to work in order to earn that. And part of that is actually true. It's like, how do you deserve a partner if you can't even take care of yourself financially? That's going to be a very rough spot. Now, obviously, a partner who really loves you can help you get out of that, but also be careful with getting in relationships with broke people. That's also true. It's also true. You want to actually find the person good. You don't want to make them good. You want to find them good. Not perfect, but I can see why nobody would want to date me back then, because if you're a guy and you have these dreams and these aspirations, you're all in your head and you can't get it done, then maybe it's time for you to be alone a little bit more, for you to realize that and figure that out. And so I did that, and that ended up working. So people want to feel like they are winning, and when they are not set up well, they may do things that are respectable, that are not respectable. I understand that with empathy. Yes, oftentimes people do things that are not respectable because they can't help themselves but doing that. They feel a compulsion towards that, they feel compelled towards that because they've set up their life circumstances in a way that are not conducive to them doing well, that are not conducive to them being in balance and producing. And so people want to feel like they're winning when they're not set up well. Even small cravings, like you do things like just for the moment to feel like you are winning. It gives you the same... Yeah, all right. So when people feel weak because of a physical problem or because they don't have the energy to do something physically hard, then they tend to be mentally weak and more afraid of what people say. Strengthening the body helps in feeling stronger and stronger in oneself, so that we don't think as much and put as much weight on what other people say. Well, you got to defend your opinions. If you can't even defend yourself, it's hard to really stand up to people, because you know that The consequence of that would be you getting beaten in the worst case. And if you can't take a beating, then you probably beat around the bush. So the value of Jiu-Jitsu is practice. Exactly. When you think better, you feel better, and then you tend to be less reactive towards acting out or feeling unworthy. 26th of June. A tree does nothing else but being a tree all day and doing what trees do, growing. Given the right circumstances, it will grow into a pretty magnificent tree. We had that yesterday already, so let's read back where we left off. I am making content about decision-making frameworks. I'm making content about positivity and the human mind. Why it is important for you, positivity? Because positivity is ROI positive, meaning we get our invested time and effort back through this positivity that we've deposited. We're going to get it back, and we're becoming better at that, better of generating that positivity, because part of being positive is cutting out the negativity that might be affecting you, and another part is to actually cultivate the habits so that you can generate the positivity within yourself. So let's see here for the WhatsApp, and let's call the dude for the lunch delivery, and then we go to the cafe and do some more outreach. This is incredible. I like that, and I really do like my look, man. I start to tend to look like a I'm making content for my prospects related to working hard that I easily expand on later. Exactly. So there's a difference between working hard and working easy. I personally believe in working easy but long hours, just with flow state, without effort, without too much push, resting when I need to, but just clearing out all of the hours of my schedule and removing things from my plate, like cooking, washing dishes, laundry, and these things. Also taking care of parents, taking care of a child. I've removed all of these things right now from my life, and the current situation where I'm in, where I'm really building my business, really building myself, and really letting all of those ideas flourish that I want to let flourish. I'm easily and effortlessly making good content about decision making, about the time saving and strategy. So I'm making content based on Tony Robbins' framework, but I relate it to either money saving, my time saving, or making things easier, or saving them, needing to do extra effort and sacrifice. Exactly. I'm making content for my prospects that help them with positivity, belief, friends, and actions, because this is my framework indeed. To do less effort and sacrifice, and such increasing the value and especially the perceived value for my prospects and for my clients. I am making content such as decision-making frameworks that you can save time, exactly, or content of like the what if, because my content is not so much about the how to, what do you do in order to make your life great, in order to live the life of your dreams. It is really about the what ifs, meaning you pursue the life of your dreams, you're taking the actions, but for some reason you feel that either the actions you do not take consistently, or not with the right intensity, or not with the right directions. And then there are actions that you do take, that you do not want to take, that are not conducive, that are detrimental, abducive to your getting there. And so you want to find out why there is, and in order to decode in order to find out how to change these behaviors and how to get these behaviors aligned so that we actually take the actions that get us towards the life of our dreams, who we want to be, and living the life that we so desire, we need to take the right actions. But not only the right actions, but also the right actions in the right way at the right time. Exactly. In the right actions at the right time. I'm easily and effortlessly making content that my clients value. Yes, and so what's valuable? To make it for clients easier, faster, and more likely. Easier, faster, and more likely that they actually get to the outcome of their dreams with my incantations. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. With a combination of talking to my clients and talking to myself and talking about my prospects and talking about my products, living the life of our dreams. We want to take the right actions in the right way, and now is the question, Oftentimes we either don't do the things that we need to do, or we do the things that we don't want to be doing, and there's a reason why we do that. I've found answers that a lot of other people, if you talk to psychologists or therapists or even coaches, do not have that depth of insight that I believe that I've come to. Do not have the depth of insight that I've come to. And I don't mean to promise you anything that I can't hold. We got a 7-day free trial. Check out my work. Check out if it's good or not, as I say, or if you say he's just full of it and making promises like everybody else that he can't keep. Or if it's really that good. Come join. You got to learn it for yourself. I can't really tell you all of the things that we're going to be doing, but basically this is it. We want to be living the life of our dreams. This is for AI agency owners. Outwit shiny object syndrome. Exactly. Outwitting shiny object syndrome. So, updating all of my WhatsApp. It takes forever, but this is okay because time is abundantly there. I'm easily and effortlessly making content that my clients value because they want to change the things of their time and want to do what they're doing. Yes, this is exactly what self-optimization nation is all about. So that you find the answers that you truly want, that you truly need here within self-optimization nation, where we are going to. So I am helping AI SaaS founders to clarify and prioritize, to decide, to clarify, to prioritize, and to decide, to outwit shiny object syndrome and stay accountable to taking the right actions that move them, the right actions that get them clients, right? Staying accountable to the right actions that get them clients, right? To the right actions that get them clients. That's what's important, right? To get and deliver for clients. It's fine, now that I don't chew cocoa anymore, it looks great again. Yeah, a little bit of pretty yellow. It's alright here. Well, a little bit of charcoal. Charcoal. It's easy. Yeah, and so I'm easily and effortlessly making content that my clients value. I'm writing content posts easily and effortlessly about saving time, money, and delegating more efficiently or generally, how better delegation and better personal efforts make it easy for the client to make money and to have more time. I'm easily and effortlessly making content that my prospects do value. And that, man, people say we all have problems. Not sure if that's true, but most people start out believing that they do. I'm writing content that helps my client get better of what they're already doing. Dreams are often symbolic. Dreaming of a gold mine next to a lush green hill stands for a female entry. Not every day is hard. You want to act like you want your life to be. If you want others to be generous, you need to be generous even when not everybody reciprocates. I believe people are showing. Man, can I just call the dude here? Man, how many. Yo. You know what I mean? Not every day is hard. If you want to act like you want your life to be, you have to be it and then you become it. That's why behaviors and actions and mannerisms matter so much. And that's why we also focus on environment. Because when you get around people that are different than you and that live life differently than you do, you realize that they have certain beliefs, certain way of thinking, certain ways of perceiving the world, meaning making sense of the evaluations that they perceive,